All right, well, I think we can go and get started here. So I'll call the Halifax Finance Committee meeting to order on Monday, January 8th at 6:02 p.m. In attendance is Cheryl Zerla-Burke, Frank Johnston, Michael Bennett, Jim Walters, William Smith, and myself, Todd Dargy. Absent is EJ Bryan. So as far as the agenda is concerned, so I know Katie had submitted the minutes from the meeting on December 11th, which was the rescheduled meeting from December 4th, as well as the town special meeting on December 14th. Has everyone had a chance to review those? Any comments?
I'm good to go.
Yeah, that was good.
Everybody happy with them?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, all right, great. Would somebody like to make a motion then to approve both sets of minutes, the meeting minutes from December 11th, as well as the meeting minutes from December 14th?
So moved.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Second.
Thank you, Michael. Roll call vote. Frank?
Yes, on the minutes from the 11th and 14th of December.
Jim? You're on mute, Jim.
Yes, on the approval of the minutes.
Bill?
Yes, on the minutes.
Cheryl?
Yes.
Michael?
Yes.
And I am a yes as well. Motion carries 6-0. Next up was the fiscal 25 budget update and liaison planning. So I know, Cody, I think you mentioned you were catching up with Sandy to try to see if you can build out like a schedule and stuff. You guys able to do that, I guess? Any update, I guess?
We were, yep. So
Okay.
Sandy and I went through, we set aside several different dates and blocks of time to start these meetings. I'll share with you what we're available. And then if any of this doesn't work for you, I know some of you work during the day. So if that's the case, just let us know. We can find individual times that work for you and in your departments. But let's see. So right now we blocked off Thursday, the 11th from 9 a.m. to noon. Tuesday, the 16th from 1 to 5. And then Thursday, the 18th from 9 a.m. to noon. And like I said, anyone who kind of isn't available during those times, send us an email, and what we'll do is we'll coordinate with your departments a time to meet kind of outside of normal business hours. We have no problem accommodating it. We just need to find specific hours because the department heads likely won't be around unless we request them to be.
Okay, yeah, because I looking at the calendar, I know that those days are kind of tough for me. Is there any availability to do a Monday, I guess, or?
During the day?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have Monday the 15th. Are you available that day, Sandy?
Well, it's a holiday. That's a holiday.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
Probably why you're available.
Yeah, right. Wow, nothing on my calendar. I could do the 22nd in the afternoon, evening. Sandy, does that work for you?
Yeah, I'm free on the 22nd.
Okay, yeah, because I'm free 12 p.m. onward. I can pop down, so that'd be great for me. I don't know. Are others? Yeah.
All right, let's see. So Todd, you want to do, we'll start at noon on the 22nd. And what we'll do, I'll send an email out. Once we have these times down, I'll send a joint email out with the liaisons, myself, Sandy, and the department heads, and just assign them times to come in. I'll resend the budget should all be on the OneDrive, but I can attach those to the email, and then that's what we'll go over. So Todd, I have you on the 22nd, and we'll call it at noon.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do, does one work better, or is noon okay?
Well, if you guys want to take a lunch or something like that, I don't know what time you do that. So if you want to do one, that's fine as well. I don't want to.
It's up to you, Sandy.
Yeah,
wanna do one?
that's fine.
12, okay.
12's fine, okay.
Yep.
What about others, I guess? Do those other days work for folks or any,
Yeah, they work for me.
Yeah, they work for me.
okay.
So let's see.
Frank, how about you?
I'm gonna have a couple of conflicts. Let me look here real quick.
So
Okay.
everyone really only needs one block. The idea is
Okay.
Yeah.
we'll have one block
Alright.
per person, and then we'll have your departments come in during that block.
Okay.
And, you know, if you have one department, if you have 2, 3, we'll bang all of those out. We'll just have the departments come in, you know, every
So you-
45 minutes or whatever.
If that's the case, the 11th would be preferential for me, Cody.
Okay. What, Frank, what are your departments? I just don't have the list in front of me.
Oh, hell, fire department. Let me get my cheat sheet out here.
If
Yeah,
you don't know
I'm
off the top of your
looking.
head, don't worry about it. I just don't have it up either.
Yeah, I gotta get my sheet
So,
myself. But...
okay. Do I know what the other one is?
Okay, yeah, I'll send you a list. Oh, if you got the same list, I probably have, Cody.
Yeah, I have it. That's fine. All right. So Frank, do you prefer, what time do you prefer on the 11th?
I'm wide open all day on the 11th, so whatever works for everybody else.
Does anyone else want the 11th?
I can do the 11th.
All right. So Frank, why don't we plan on Frank starting out? We'll do Frank at 9. And Cheryl, do you want to come in at 11?
Yep, that's good.
We're gonna meet at town hall, Cody.
Yeah, we'll meet right in my office.
Okay.
What about, I'm sorry.
No, sorry, I was just gonna say, what about the others, I guess, yeah, like Bill or Jim?
What,
I'm okay with whatever Cody wants for the schools, though I doubt they'll be ready when we're ready.
Yeah,
They're
that one
not.
would be,
Yeah,
No, they're definitely not. They don't even have a preliminary budget.
you have the
So-
library too, though, Jim, right?
Yeah,
Maybe we can just knock that out one day. Right.
that's fine. And that's up to you, Cody. Wherever you can find time, I'll make time.
Do you want to do 1 o'clock on the 16th?
That'll work for me.
So we have Cheryl, Jim, Frank, Todd, Michael, and Bill.
Yep,
Bill, do you
I
need
can-
an evening?
no, I can do the 18th, 9 to 12.
What departments did you have, Bill? Do you remember?
I'm not quite sure. I don't have
He's
the
got
paper.
the, I have it here. It's the Board of
Oh.
Health, Veteran Services, Historic Commission, District and Parks,
What was the last one?
the parks.
So the only historic and parks probably
Yeah.
won't come in, but we'll definitely have Board of Health in, and we'll see if Steve Littlefield and veterans can come in. He's usually in on Thursdays, so that actually works out.
Okay.
So do we want to do? What do you prefer? Do you want to do earlier? Do you want to do?
9
morning,
o'clock's
Bill?
better. 9 o'clock, yeah.
And all right, how about you, Michael?
18th is good and later is better.
All right. John, do you have which departments Michael has?
Oh, I know. It's highway, cemetery, recycling, and water.
Why don't we do 11? Does 11 work, Michael?
Absolutely. Yep, that's perfect.
Then we'll just have to catch up with EJ, but that's everyone here, right?
Yeah, his budgets are smaller too, like conservation, Halifax and lights and Hollies and Halifax, youth and rec, whatever, so.
Yes, all right. Okay, we'll touch base with him, and see what his availability is.
I was gonna have him try to see if he can sit in though, actually, Cody, on the IT budget, just because he has some background
Sure.
in the IT side, so maybe when we go through Caesar's budget there, if we can maybe include him into that might be helpful. Even if he zooms in or something, or I don't know if that would be problematic or not, but something.
Yeah, no, we can definitely do that. You have the IT budget, Todd?
I do, yeah.
All right.
Or
Nice.
data processing, I guess we refer to it as, right?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Okay.
So tomorrow, I will get all this sent out in calendar invites to everybody with the department heads, and I'll have all the applicable attachments for those. I can tell you just from a high level, we're going to need to make some cuts based off of what departments have requested. I mean, it's not uncommon, but if there are some cuts compared to what departments have requested, that'll definitely need to be made. In state aid, that I've been saying this, but I wouldn't expect too much of an increase on state aid. The governor actually just came out today and announced that she's cutting state budgets.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, no impact to us for this fiscal year, but with that, I certainly wouldn't expect a sizable increase for next year. I think if we can level fund next year for state aid, we'll be in good shape.
So any cuts that state makes will not affect us in our fiscal year 25 here?
Well, we don't have their number yet for fiscal 25. They're actually cutting mid-year. So the governor came out today saying they're cutting current fiscal 24 budgets at the state level. Nothing that is impacting us yet. And we don't anticipate that it will, but they're cutting some of their own budgets.
Yeah. Typical.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Yeah. So it's great. I don't know if I stated at the beginning of the meeting, so I just want to state it now, just in case I failed to do so, just that this is recorded by Area 58. Well, I missed that. All right. So then the next item on the agenda, Cody, I guess, was the capital planning. So I did see the invite go for that for next week, right? So we'll have an update.
That's this week. That's Wednesday, the 11th.
This Wednesday? Okay, yeah. Or is it Wednesday or Thursday?
I think I had done Wednesday, is what I had emailed out.
So I think you just changed it, Cody.
Did I?
Did we have a cancellation and a redo?
Did it? Oh, no, that was something internal, Sandy. I had sent you an initial meeting invite and then I changed it. Let's see.
Yeah, so the 10th, yeah, Wednesday the 10th at 6 p.m., right?
Yes, yeah, so Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. So anyways, we'll have an update, I guess, for everyone, probably post that meeting, I guess, once we go through the initial review of the capital request. So everything's been submitted now, I guess, as far as the capital from all the departments or whatever we're going to accept at this point, I guess.
There is still one large department that I have sent several reminders to that I need this information that we do not have. At this point, we're going to continue through the process and, we'll start our process. If we get something that is needed, we'll try to add it on. But, there's been a lot of information sent out. Everyone knows the deadlines. It's another thing, so probably Wednesday, I'd like to just run through the townwide capital plan, which I'm putting finishing touches on, general departmental requests, and then we can set up a schedule for having the departments come in, present what they're looking for. And then I'm hoping by the last capital meeting, we should have our free cash number. Sandy and Linda have been working to get that all set. So once we have that, we'll have an idea of what we can fund. Again, I can tell you a lot of requests. And there's not going to be that much money. So capital is going to be a very important process this year because we're going to have to be very selective.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, and we should definitely still prioritize, taking a little cut off at the top, I guess, to help increase that stabilization fund as well where possible. So,
Absolutely.
okay. Anything from anyone on capital planning? I know there's not much there as of now, but no. Okay. All right. So then moving on, then down the agenda was the committee liaison updates. I don't know if there's anything material for anyone to share. Wants to share anything? Okay. All right. So then the correspondence and as may arise, I haven't seen anything come across. Has anyone else received anything or
Nope.
anything else?
No.
to
Have
mention
you
there?
all been getting the updates on the OneDrive
Yes.
when I send out the budgets?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, so I put the Finance Committee budget sheet on there, that Excel sheet. And I've been filling in the budgets as we get them. One thing I did highlight, all the wage accounts, all the wage and personnel wage accounts. Those will be updated within the next week or two, because now that we have the new compensation plan in place. So the numbers on the wage accounts, the full wage and personnel wages are not accurate.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that heads up. All right. Then I guess moving on, public participation is there anything I see a few folk on anything from anyone you want to bring up today? No, anything from the committee? No. Okay. All right, so then I guess that just brings us to the next meeting planning, which, we have the calendar that we voted on and we'll be following for the foreseeable future. So the next meeting, Finance Committee meeting will be scheduled for the Monday, the 22nd at 6 p.m. So I guess we'll see you all there then. Would you like to, do you have something?
Sorry, go ahead, Frank.
Todd, I may have a conflict on the 22nd. As I get closer, I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the heads up, Frank. Everyone else good for the 22nd as of now anyways?
Mhm.
Yep.
Good to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. Sorry, Cody, go ahead.
No, it's okay. If we could just add reserve fund transfer requests to at least the 22nd. It may not be a bad thing to have it on
Yeah,
foreseeable
we'll leave it on
future
for that.
agendas, but we do have one specific that I will send over to you from our maintenance department that we're going to need to request some funding for.
Okay. All right. So put that on the agenda for the 22nd. Okay. Awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else from anyone? No. Okay. Somebody then like to make a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Cheryl. Roll call vote. Frank,
Yes to adjourn.
Jim,
Yes for adjournment?
Bill,
Yes.
Cheryl,
Yes.
Michael,
Yes.
and I am a yes as well. Motion carries 6-0. Thanks, everyone. The meeting is adjourned at 6:21 p.m.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.